Get us out of here.
I'm out of here. Hi.
Hi, everybody.
We're going through it today, apparently.
It's a time.
We're going through some stuff. Hi.
Hello, hello.
Hi,
Happy
everybody.
Valentine's Day for those of us who celebrate. And happy Normal Tuesday for people who don't like it.
Why is 200,000 Cadbury cream eggs trending in the UK?
I was also thinking.
I opened up
When
Twitter
I
to do the
tweeted
stream
to the
tweet, and I was like, "What is this?"
I too saw that and was like, but why? But I didn't click it. I resist the clickbait.
What is it like living in the UK? A man is facing jail over the theft of 200,000 cream eggs.
Oh, I wish that was a daily. Let him have his Cadbury's cream eggs.
A chocolate thief is facing jail after admitting he stole 200,000 Cadbury cream eggs in a heist worth more than £31,000. Jobby Pool 32, dubbed the Easter Bunny by the police, used a stolen lorry to make off with chocolate after breaking into the Telford Industrial Unit with a metal
That's not easy.
with a metal grinder on He's
And he
expected to be
walked in
jailed
and was
for 2
like,
years.
hell yeah. Cream eggs. Cream eggs is what I will take.
Wow, he's expected to be jailed for 2 years next month after pleading guilty to theft and criminal damage.
That man is a hero.
That is a national hero!
This is the modern Rapunzel. The star of the modern.
Oh my god.
His pregnant wife was like,
You know what, that
I
was
really
worth
want
clicking on.
cream eggs. But only from the Cadbury's factory in Telford.
I don't care if it was obvious clickbait, that was worth clicking on.
That was worth.
That one was worth it.
We've been correctly clickbaited today.
I hope you enjoyed that intro, guys. Wow. That's a great intro to the stream. On Valentine's Day.
on this sacred Christian Valentine's Day.
Happy Bismarck Day.
Oh.
I would celebrate Bismarck Day, but everybody fell off. That's a Final Fantasy joke for people in chat.
Yeah. Anyway, hi.
Hello. God, there's weird energy on the stream tonight. Huh?
Me and Blue are both don't have the vibes. So like it's just gonna be weird. Right in front of my Christian Valentine's Day sandwich. Oh god. How we doing, chat?
How is everybody? We got loads of people in the chat tonight. That's lovely to
Yeah,
see.
you bitches were early. We
Hell
were late.
yeah, you were prepared. I love it. Smiles all around.
We were late because we were exchanging our yearly tradition of shit Valentine's Day cards.
It's an important tradition.
It is very important. I got to send you a Dragon Age one for once.
Yeah, Carl's actually got to send me a Dragon Age one, and I sent her a Cult of the Lamb one.
Yeah, they were both very good. Cheap heart-shaped chocolate tomorrow. I am so sad that I no longer live in a place that's like within walking distance of a supermarket.
Yes.
Because that was my favourite thing.
Yeah, tomorrow is cheap chocolate day.
Mm.
Oh boy.
Stanji and you played Minecraft. Very good. The mince raft.
Mince raft. Spook's in Spyro at the moment, and should probably be poked to go to bed. Okay, I'll get properly in my chair.
So you can work more on Ezio Auditore's persona?
You're the second person to make that joke!
What?
You're the second person to make that joke!
Damn it!
No!
I think everyone sees this, the Widow's Peak hood.
It's
and
the
is
hood,
like,
yeah. So it is
In white.
The coat is based off the Assassin's Creed coat. That is the idea.
Okay.
I'm being commissioned to make the coat for the pre-existing avatar.
Sorry to whoever's persona this is. I mean that with respect. Both mods made the joke.
They know it's based off a coat that they bought, so they know it's an Assassin's Creed coat.
Okay.
It's just the coat that they wear, and they asked me to make it, so I am making it.
It's a good coat.
It is a good coat. Yeah, I got the basic shapes done. Got a little bit of feedback, subdivided it a little bit, so I've got more to work with, and this is where I get to the scary bit of turning off the mirror modifier, because past this point, the coat is actually very asymmetrical.
Yes.
So this is about as far as I'm gonna get.
Godspeed.
What about you?
Me? What about me?
I don't know, it's Tuesday, bruh. I don't know what you want from me. I'm here working on a 3D model. You're just gonna sit here and disassociate for 3 hours?
Yeah, probably.
You've done it before, so it's fine.
I've done it before, and by God, I will do it again.
I was just asking for the class.
Oh no, there is a thing I'm intending to do, which is work more on Butterfly on the Wheel,
Ooh.
which is an RPG that I'm playing. I've been sort of writing it in real life, kind of for my own amusement. But it's a romantic one, so I figured it'd be appropriate.
I have these pictures open.
So far, I've written a lot and nothing has happened, so it's a classic me.
Hey. Sometimes that's preferable, though.
Yeah. And I keep changing my tense because I can't make up my damn mind. I wanted to do it in physical so that I wouldn't feel that... I'm less precious with things when I write it in physical.
Mm-hmm.
If I write in digital, I feel a certain amount of pressure. I know it should be the other way around because it's easier to change things digitally than it is physically. But I'm a lot less precious with things I write physically. I tend to just actually get things out of my head.
Yeah. Am I tilted again? I think I am.
You're tilted already? We just got here.
I know, right? Snap my spine back into place.
SMA. Oh god, I wish that were me.
I know, right?
The dream. Yo, my... I don't even know if I told you about this. Happy Valentine's Day.
Hi,
Valentine's.
Happy Valentine's, I love you.
Yeah, my new chair is coming tomorrow.
Is this the one that you can cross your legs on?
It is a kneeling chair.
Ooh.
So the hope is that it doesn't crush my hips anymore. So yeah, I'll tell you how it goes.
Excellent.
Send us some Valentine's cards in people's Discord messages. I did see that. But yeah, I'll tell you guys how it goes because I've been wanting to try it since I discovered.
Yes, Corey, I love it. Go send me a Monster Hunter one.
Oh.
Wiggle, 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 wiggle.
Terrible.
I haven't kept it up with it this year because I've had too much going on. It's like it's
inconceivable.
I know, right? It's literally like a thing I like to do this time of year. Is that if I've got time, then I will like actually hunt down goofy Valentines for people. And I did not have the time this year, and I was like, no.
Full disclaimer: the one that I sent you, I saw today. To be fair, I can never find them before Valentine's Day because for some reason I can't search it very well. But they seem to appear organically for me on Valentine's Day. So I managed to find the Dragon Age one. Someone made like a bunch of Dragon Age ones, and there was a doggo one. So I sent you the And also
Right.
because it landed on the word awoo.
Oh! We got bonus points for her Valentine having a woo in it.
Yeah. Blue got extra points for having Cthulhu in mine.
We know each other so well.
Yeah, we really at this point, yeah. Y'all are gonna have to feed us topics today, chat, because
Yeah.
my god.
I think we're
Head
both a little
empty,
burnt out.
no thoughts. I've been playing Final Fantasy all week, so I ain't even got anything interesting to talk about.
Though I would like to hear, because I haven't really spoken to anybody other than obviously like my family, because I went to go see them, but I can't exactly ask them about this. So I want to know what people think about Infinite Fusion.
Oh my god, I did watch that.
Yeah.
I got back just in time for that as well, because I was taking the dog
I
out.
had so much fun playing it. Oh my
That
god!
was so fucking funny.
Shitret, my beloved.
Shit, I will not stop calling it shit rat, and I love that for me.
Shitret, my beloved.
I just love that all the fusions you've found so far are so bad. Like,
I mean, most of them are bad. I mean, I love Charling though.
Charling is incredible.
Charling is my baby. I love them. I
Charling
haven't
is
finished
genuinely,
watching it back. I'm about an hour in. It's incredible. Yes,
isn't it just?
It's so good. The VOD's on in the
what's
process
the-
of being uploaded on YouTube. It might be live tomorrow. For anybody who wants to watch it.
What's the other one? Something doof?
Fletchdoof.
Let's do.
My friend joked about this. Yes, Diglett joked about this.
Let's do for president.
Diglett joked about this. They were like, Fletchdoof doesn't have a voice. I was like, yeah, they have no voice and they must scream.
They simply must scream.
They have no voice and yet they must scream.
I can just hear in my brain when your shit rat appeared. Just your voice going, I'm sorry, what is it called? Oh my
Yeah,
god.
that's been highlighted. Thank you, Voz.
Yeah, it's it's very funny.
Also, welcome to the chat. Hi, nice to have you here.
It is. Yeah, it's very fun. I'm glad that Ralts has appeared this early
Yes.
because I love my Ralts evolution.
So this was something that I learned. I mentioned yesterday that I've learned a few things about the game itself, and one thing that I learned is that the first time you play through it, it's like standard, and the moment that you make a secondary save file, it actually opens
It's
up
like
the
New
option.
Game Plus.
It opens it up to have like more interesting spawns, and I didn't realize I'd selected that mode. So in just doing an hour's play test, I've actually made it more interesting because it would just be like regular Kanto spawns normally. So
Yeah,
we wouldn't have any of this interesting stuff.
We wouldn't
if I
have
hadn't
all the
done it.
terrible Joltik ones.
No, or the Slugma.
Oh god.
Why is Slugma bad?
Slugma's a bad Pokemon, I'm sorry. Like, as it is. It was already bad. There was no way you could have improved it. Congratulations on achieving gender death.
Hey,
I too have obtained a gender. I'm not sure what one it is.
it's the gay agenda.
It's a
Hey. Threw you off there a little bit, didn't I?
But yeah, it's a very fun watch. I'm excited for how ludicrous it's gonna get.
It also explains why when I went to the rock gym, it didn't have any rock types. 'Cause
No one has any rock.
That's included in the spiciness conversion, so all the wild Pokemon are more interesting, but so are all of the battles. But I think that makes for a more interesting
It's
watch.
fun.
because
That's why I enjoy randomizers.
yeah,
For
because
that exact thing of,
otherwise,
like, in theory, we should know what we're walking into, but we don't.
yeah, that was the thing. Because there was literally like a pseudo walkthrough that I found just for the start of the game, and then it was like Brock will have, you know, a Geodude combined with a Pidgey or something, and I was like, he did not have that.
Nope.
So I was like, what is happening? What is going on? And then I found it on another page to be like, oh, it's like a pseudo New Game Plus thing, but you don't have to have beaten it, you just have to have a pre-existing save file. And I was like, oh, that's what I did.
Yeah. But yeah. I stand by that Ralts Badu would have been a god tier evolution.
We could try it. I did have the realization that as much as I like the idea of the Azumarill God of War, it's not the greatest matchup because we've got Azumarill's huge power which boosts attack. God of War's a special attacker. So the two actually aren't very compatible. So
I think it can learn like Psyshock and things, like things that do physical.
yeah, it's yeah. So, but we can unfuse.
Alternatively, Gallade.
Yeah, we can unfuse and That's true. I could evolve it into Gallade instead of God of War. But I can unfuse and refuse. So and later, I don't know when in the game, but at some point in the game, you get an infinite fuser. So you don't have to keep paying for it. At which point, it's going to be like all bets are off. I can just unfuse and refuse
do
as
whatever
much
the
as I
fuck you
want.
want,
It's just going to be like, let's just do this to see what it is, and if we don't like it, we can undo it.
Yeah. Yo, Azumarill Gallade to backdoor your way into Iron Valiant.
Oh no, surely I want like Steelix and Gallade or something.
Yeah, I know, but like I was more just like in the it's a god killer.
God killer, oh no.
You get a Crobat and fuse it with something. I imagine Crobat's a good one to fuse because those wings.
Yeah. I mean, I think I saw, and I think I have caught a Zubat, so we could. I have also helpfully learned that happiness evolutions actually aren't in the game. They've just been swapped with a level.
Yeah, I know a lot of like randomizers and things use that system because happiness is annoying. In that context. I've seen, because I'm assuming it uses like the Pokemon fuser that everyone uses, right?
No. So the Pokemon fuser that everybody used was the algorithmic one, which kind of was the was the inspiration for the game. But a lot of the ones that we've encountered are actually like custom made.
Yeah, I know that there is custom sprite work, but like the ones that aren't.
So yeah, the ones that are algorithmic are from that algorithmic fuser.
Yes. I happen to know that pretty much every Ninetales fusion I've seen on that website is lit. So
yeah, one that I have to try at some point is that I did know it beforehand, but someone even came into the chat and said is that if you fuse Pokemon with themselves, it makes like a super.
It makes a different thing. Yeah.
It makes like a super version. So it's like, you know, if you fuse a Charizard with a Charizard, it's like here's a Charizard but turned up to 11.
Charizard squared.
Yeah, pretty much, but quite a few Pokemon do that. So I'm interested to see.
Ninetales with 80 tails.
Probably. So I might toy around with some fusing with themselves.
You got to see what Arcanine looks like, surely.
Absolutely. Give me the super dog.
It's a legal requirement.
Absolutely. We're gonna as soon as we catch as soon as we can find an area that has Growlithe, I'll catch 2, and we'll fuse them both. And as I said, because you can farm money in that game, I guess at some point when you get to the place where it's like, oh, we sell evolution stones, it's like, hi, I would like to buy 50.
Yeah.
Need to bridge these gaps.
But yeah, it's a fun time.
Loved it.
The name combos are terrible, and I love that.
I know.
Every single thing feels like it came out of a Drawfee episode.
But that's why Boopies wanted Squirtle, because they wanted to fuse it with water.
Right. Right.
For a Squirter.
I'm assuming you haven't seen today's trophy, by the way.
No, I've been too busy today.
God. It includes Karina's Julia is this blender moment.
Is this
As in, like, it's Karina's turn.
Oh.
It's
like Karina is this something.
No, basically, well, yes, but no. Basically, it's a speedrun episode, and they had to put Karina's at the end because she spent 15 hours on it.
That's not a speed draw, sweetie!
Oh no, like, because it's just sped up, that's the speedrun thing, right?
Alright.
But like, it meant that the speedrun was, like, extra long, so they didn't want to put it in the middle of the episode. But it's insane what she does. They did drawing ships for Valentine's Day, which is really funny because Jacob, Nathan, and Julia are all not shipping people. Jacob is a little
Karina.
bit, and then Karina. Spoilers, but Nathan does draw Karina's Neopets.
Neopets!
Yeah.
I used to love Neopets!
Karina's obsessed with Neopets. Itch.io, stop emailing me. Don't want to know what you're selling me. I don't want it.
I mean, I'm sure there's an unsubscribe button somewhere.
I know, but I would have to do it for every single one that I own.
Oops. Nope, that's not that one. That.
And also, I do want to know.
I don't want to know, but I do want to know. Yeah, that's filled in.
No, close it. Also, Blue, I can't believe we didn't open with it. Blank came out today.
Oh, did it?
Yeah, I got the email from Steam being like, hey.
Yes!
So soon. We'll have to schedule it. We have to do these things.
I don't know.
now.
Yeah, it has to be scheduled, but I just don't know when
or how
we can schedule it.
Yep.
When there's going to be a slot for it.
Okay, chat. Me and Blue were watching the Nintendo Direct after last week.
Yeah. Last week was the Nintendo Direct,
and there was a game in it that kind of caught my eye, and I looked it up, and it's called Blanc,
which is blank with a C, was it?
C. It's
Blank.
French for white.
Yeah.
And it's a game that's entirely hand drawn.
Cuphead really had an impact on the industry, huh?
It's entirely hand drawn, and it's about a little wolf puppy and a deer exploring a snow-covered world. And it's a 2-player game, and me and Blue were like, well...
well, we gotta play it, right?
I was literally covered in, like, the deer spots, and I was like, well, okay.
And I feel like we're morally obligated to play it.
We literally have to, legally.
Matt LeBlanc.
So, yes, we both wish-listed it on Steam, and we were like, well, we should play this on stream, if we can.
This is a bit of
I will link both the website and the trailer. Oh, no, that's the same. That's the website again. Ignore that. And the trailer. But it looks so cute.
It does. It really does.
It just looks sweet. It looks sweet and wholesome and chill. And even if we can't schedule it, me and Blue should and will play it.
Yes.
Because it just seems like a good time. And it seems very me and Blue core.
Yes, it's very much our aesthetic.
But it's very sweet and very cute, and everyone should go check it out. Any game that's been in development that long, people should check out. Especially when it's been in development that long, because they fucking hand drew everything in black and white.
Need any of this.
Steam, stop advertising Yu-Gi-Oh to me. You can't get me back. Yeah. Blanc is an artistic...
Come back, babe. I promise I can treat you right. You
can't teach me the new mechanics, damn it. Blanc is an artistic, cooperative adventure that follows a journey of a wolf cub and a fawn stranded in the vast snowy wilderness. They must come together in an unlikely partnership to find their families. And it's very cute. Similar to games you've played, Overcooked 2. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, Jean. Our
I wonder who I
friendship
played
is going
that
to be
with.
tested.
Yeah, completely hand-drawn in paper in 2D. Insane. My Steam wishlist is getting out of hand. Close that.
Yeah, don't know when we're gonna play it though.
No idea.
The only gap that I could think of is if like we completed Dragon Age, but people weren't ready to start pop-up just yet.
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
Because then that would be a free slot. It depends how both of those go. It depends how Dragon Age goes, and it depends how Pop goes.
Yeah. We're making okay time on Dragon Age. Making okay time, because what we got left to do?
Orzammar, the capital. We still got.
What was the last thing? Oh, we were halfway through Return to Orzammar, right?
Yeah, we're halfway through Return to Orzammar.
So that means that we're over halfway.
Oh.
Trying to think. Yeah, we're a bit over halfway. Probably quite a bit over halfway.
Nice.
There's a big section coming up. There's 2 big sections coming up, but we've covered a lot of ground already.
It felt
no
like
rush
we
there.
had.
It's a big game, to be fair. It's a very,
Yeah,
very
that was why we chose to play it, because we were like,
Yeah.
hey, Pop
We'll
can't be
never
played-
get this chance again.
Pop can't be played for like 4 months, and I was like, I need to fill this slot with something for 4 months.
Boy, howdy, have I got something for you. Yeah. We still have my favorite section of the game to go, which I'm excited
Oh,
about.
really? Ooh,
Mhm.
that's exciting.
There's a quest chain in this game that you are gonna play and be like, oh,
Ah.
I see where
I see
all
where
of
this is.
your creative impulse comes from.
I see now all of this. And you're just gonna be like,
Yeah,
you just
it's
gestured to
literally,
all of
it's
me.
not, yeah, it's literally one section of the game. It's literally not even one section, it's a dungeon. You'll just understand. I used to do runs of Dragon Age Origins just to play that dungeon again. People in chat, if you know, you know.
Yeah. Basically, Das, we are committed to completing Dragon Age. So even
So
if
you got time.
even if you feel you are ready to keep doing Pop, which I know you're not for a while, but if you feel you're ready to do Pop and we haven't finished yet, it's like you got time
Surprise, you still have more time.
because we're going to commit to finishing it now.
Yeah. Oh, thank God. Yeah, you're good.
Yeah.
Hey, fuck it. If we finish Dragon Age and Blanc,
Blanc.
we will find other shit to play. I'll
Oh,
make
yeah.
Blue play DA too. I don't care.
I don't think I'll commit to starting DA2. Like as I say, we've sunk so much time into Dragon Age that I'm not going to leave it as an uncompleted series.
I know. I am joking. But what I mean is, no rush. I gotta work on some Oak-Heart stuff. Oh, I might do that actually.
Ooh.
I'm more in the mood to do Oak-Heart stuff than this. Because as much as I was in the mood all day to work on this romantic shit, Blue knows.
Yes, I am.
Someone was mean to me.
How dare they? I have noted them down so I may kill them later.
I'm feral for Oakart, I need more tabletop. God, is that me?
Really? We hadn't noticed. And I'm talking to both of you.
Yeah. Who I gotta fight, Carls? It's fine, guys.
But I can just repeat to them what I said to you, which is feel pity for that poor creature. They were born with no taste.
Chat's mad.
Absolutely crippling.
It's fine. They're there.
Heck.
Ooh, okay. Yeah, God, I really fucked myself because behind the scenes on Oakart, I was working on about 80 like big projects, and then we just stopped, and so I stopped. And now I don't remember any of them. Let me turn my lighting down because I've opened a Google Doc, and so the light of God is shining upon me.
I don't need these faces anymore either. Begone unnecessary geometry.
Me and math. What do any of these words mean?
Yo, I hadn't seen them. Today I, saw some more of the... They'd, released additional trailers for that D&D movie that's coming out. I'd only seen... I'd only seen, the first announcement trailer, so I was watching these, newer trailers that had come out, and I was sitting there, and I showed them to Spook, and I was like, I don't want to jinx it, but it looks good?
Yeah.
I was like, what?
Have you seen the DMs react to that trailer?
No.
Oh my god, you should. Abria literally every time an item's on screen, and she's like, I know what item that is.
Well, that's the thing, yeah. I was looking at the axe and the helm, and I was like, yo!
Yeah.
But as Twitter knows, I absolutely screeched because there was an Aarakocra.
Yes.
It was on frame for 3 seconds, and that's probably how much. That's probably how much screen time it has in the actual film. But I don't care. I was like, Aarakocra recognition. There was also a 1T and I think a bugbear.
Yeah. Yeah. I also want to put it out there, I'm gonna link this DM's react in chat, but I think Abria does actually call the entire plot of the movie.
I mean, if it's a D&D film, then yeah, the plot should be semi-predictable, if I'm honest.
Yeah. Was because one of the enemies, she's like, oh, this is a priest of this guy. And that's the servant of that guy, so that's probably...
Well, yeah, I mean, literally in the trailer it talks about the Red Wizards, and I was like, I know the Red Wizards of Thay, they're a well-known, they're well-known antagonists in Faerun.
Yeah, uh-huh.
Red Wizards of Thay are people that you can just go and read about, so if you go read about them, you'll probably learn what the plot of the film is.
Oh, I should also say Omar's in here, of Fae and Flowers fame. Is in that video.
I love them. Oh, what is happening here?
There's some
What's happening here? Go away. Internal faces! You, be gone. There we go.
My YouTube history is a mess. Oh.
And then I made Spook laugh as well because I was like, wait for the chunk, chunky dragon.
Oh my god, isn't he so chunky?
Chunky dragon.
The thickest dragon.
You know there's gonna be plushies of the Chunky Dragon.
Oh my god.
Chunky Dragon, Chunky Dragon.
He's so big.
He's just a large boy. Love the Chunky Dragon.
This is God-given right. Yeah. You get it. Oh god, I gotta drink water.
Yes, you gotta drink water.
Ugh. I actually like drinking water. This is a bit. I've been drinking a lot of water because I've had constant headaches because I haven't drunk any caffeine in ages.
Wait,
I
do
haven't
you
had
think
any
it would have the
coffee in
opposite
ages.
effect? Sip, 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 sip.
Opposite effect of what?
You'd think cutting down on caffeine would stop you having headaches, not cause you to have headaches.
Oh no, Jesus! The withdrawal, the coffee withdrawal, it gives you crazy headaches.
But both my mother and Spook suffer from having headaches when they have caffeine, which is why Spook has cut down on caffeine. And ever since he cut down on caffeine, the number of headaches he's had has been significantly reduced.
Yeah, but it works both ways.
Hmm.
She's an addict. Yeah. Look, I finally hit the. I finally hit the not triumvirate. What's the word I'm looking for? Hat trick. The hat trick of gaining illnesses
Oh no.
that where the doctor's like, you really need to stop drinking coffee. I finally got the third one, and I was like, you know, maybe I should hear them out.
The third one. Uh-huh.
The third one.
Oh no.
So it's like, it's time. Although if my tests come back negative, it's coffee time again, boys.
No.
Yeah, I have been drinking coffee, but just decaffeinated, and I've got my brother bought me decaffeinated Coke.
Yeah, that's the way to do it. I got Spook decaffeinated Coke for Christmas, and he absolutely loved it.
I used to only drink decaffeinated Coke. Can you believe that?
No, actually, I can't, because generally it's not widely available, I find.
Herbal teas are wonderful. I do love herbal teas. This is a known thing about me. The problem is I've gotten my brother addicted to herbal teas, so suddenly my herbal tea supply has diminished greatly.
Ah, that's how it goes, isn't it? See, pretty
Yeah.
much almost all of my tea is decaf. We do have a few caffeinated tea bags left
Yeah.
over, which basically is... I've basically kept them in the house in case that I'm in a situation like I am today, where it's like, it's 6 o'clock and I still have to do a stream today to stick to the schedule, and it's like, oh, I need a boost. I need a boost.
Yeah,
to get through it.
normally about an hour before stream I will have a coffee to keep myself awake.
But honestly, like, I actually don't remember the last time I had a caffeinated tea because I've not needed one for a while.
Mm.
And I sent you a picture of the nice teas that I got given at the
Yeah,
weekend. They're really
they're
nice.
good ones.
I really like the sleep one. I've had
Yeah.
them every
Well,
evening.
the cool thing about that one is because most sleep teas are just some combination of chamomile and lavender, which is
Yeah.
fine for me. I love that shit. But if you want like a sleep tea, but not that one, not lavender or chamomile heavy, that's the one to go for.
It's really nice. I like putting honey in it, which I was mainly doing because I have a sore throat, but like the flavor of it is also very nice.
It's also just correct, yeah. Decaf coffee, what dark heresy is this? I actually love decaf coffee, and I can't believe I'm saying that. It's just because when I get up in the morning, I need a hot drink straight away. But the funny thing is as well, people who know me in real life know this, but every time I drink a hot coffee, I am like cripplingly tired after. I'm just like immediately exhausted, but I also need to have it. So decaf coffee gets me through that thing without the like immediate exhaustion. Can't talk, I've had 5 coffees and I'm jittering on the sofa. I've been there.
No.
I've only ever had that happen to me once, to be fair, because my caffeine tolerance is so high. And that was the first time I ever had my favorite Starbucks drink, which is the brown sugar shaken espresso. But it has so much caffeine. It was a mistake. Eat some bread, drink some water.
Yeah, absorb it.
Like alcohol. But yeah. I can't say this is like a decision I've super stuck to. It's just a thing. Also, our kettle broke, so we kind of didn't have a way to make hot drinks for a while.
The household is falling apart.
Yes, we've got one again now. But it was that thing of like, I could just stop drinking it. Like, I'm not going to be able to make coffee for a week anyway, so guess I'm done. But yeah, it's been a very antsy week here in the house.
I bet,
we drink a lot of tea and coffee in this house. Especially tea. My nan drinks so much tea. Oliver Twist cure. Yeah, you get it. But yeah, I know. Look, chat, I would be lying if I said the moment I have a deadline again, this is all gonna...
Yeah.
There's no way.
The wheels are gonna fall off very quickly.
This is not gonna maintain. But it's nice for a while.
Nice, sweetie.
I'm gonna be honest, other than the week of bad headaches and tiredness, that always happens when you withdraw entirely from caffeine, I honestly feel no different. I have no energy when I drink coffee, and I have no energy now.
Okay, I'm gonna save
I drink
this.
so much Mountain Dew that I don't really feel caffeine anymore. I feel that.
Oh no, you're all awful.
When I have gone through a Red Bull phase, I have to like detox entirely from caffeine for like a week and a half. Because my caffeine tolerance goes so crazy. This is why I shouldn't drink Red Bull. But sometimes you've got to make a deadline. Sometimes you got to write an entire essay in 24 hours. And you do what you fucking have to.
See, I don't approve, but I have also been there. I have also pulled an all-nighter to get the work done for the deadline.
This isn't a recommendation. No one should try to do
Oh no.
But if you end up in that scenario, that's just what happens.
Hello! Mr. Tomback, thank you for following.
Hello.
Welcome to the stream as we talk about caffeine.
Caffeine addictions.
Oh boy. I just always remember like one of the very early conventions I went to where they would like giving out like little shot samples of energy drink, but also we were with the Grand Squad, so loads of people had gone to like Costco the day before. And everybody was we basically like built ourselves a little fort. It was Insomnia back when everybody did the BYOC. So we'd like claimed 2 lanes and basically like forted ourselves in, and we had supplies for the weekend basically of like food and drink. One of which was like a crate of Monster. So everybody was drinking it, including me, and I just remember going over to the stand and people being like, "Are you okay? You're vibrating."
You should not have energy drinks.
I don't anymore.
No. Me and Blue are at the opposite ends of the spectrum. In that if Blue has an energy drink, Blue ascends into a higher plane of existence. And I have an energy drink, and if anything, I'm more tired.
I'm gonna apply the mirror modifier.
The best thing of caffeine I've ever had in my life was when, this is related to your story, was when I went to that CoxCon the first time.
Yes.
When I went to CoxCon the first time, they were giving out Red Bull from fridges. And someone, I think it might have even been you, gave me their spare Red Bull because they don't drink it. And I put it in my bag.
It probably was me. Yeah, it probably was me because I try not to drink energy drinks.
Yeah, I was drinking one at the time. I was drinking one at the time, so I put it in my bag. And the next, on the like Sunday when I had to leave, because I for some fucking reason left on Sunday and not the Monday, and I had to get a train. I was on the train drinking that Red Bull, and I was like, oh thank God, because I was so exhausted. Excuse me. Very funny. A Monster for Blue is like 5 for everybody else and like half a can for girls, yeah.
I have a small frame, so you can imagine how my body reacts to it. Much the same with alcohol. You'll notice I don't drink alcohol anymore either. It's funny, I'm pretty sure, now that I think about it, I'm pretty sure the time I decided that I would no longer drink energy drinks perfectly matches up with the time that I decided not to drink alcohol, which was during insomnia.
Yeah. That insomnia changed you in many ways. It was a trial by fire of becoming an adult, a gamer adult rather than a gamer teen. Just make all your mistakes in 1 week.
Yeah. I speedrun. It was a speedrun evening. Let's just. It was just a speedrun evening of because literally I think literally at that insomnia they were actually selling these things which were called poison, which were cocktails which literally had like alcohol and energy drink mixed into them. And I think like in the squad must have gone through about 50 of them. There were so many of those jars left on the table. And honestly, it was not a great time because
was it Gemicon?
No, this was Insomnia.
Oh, okay.
No, it was Insomnia because Gemicon was great. I had a great time. That was the sake. We drank sake at Gemicon.
Right.
Yeah, that didn't make me want to stop drinking, but I was embarrassed because of drinking, just because I felt like I acted like an absolute goof. But no, in the insomnia when we were drinking these poison drinks was when I decided to quit drinking alcohol and energy drinks, because I think what happened was my body decided, speedrun time! How about we just put like 4 panic attacks in one? How does that feel? I did not have a good time.
No.
The paramedics came out. I was not good. I was taken off to the side. I was just like, oh, never again. Never again. And I stuck to that. It's not like some people have a drink and then they wake up on Monday and they go, oh, never again, and then they drink again the next weekend.
No,
that was genuinely I never want to do anything even vaguely like this again.
Yeah, but neither me nor Blue drink, chat.
No.
We do not drink.
Neither of us drink alcohol.
In this Christian household.
At the end of the day, I think it's just a simple enough reasoning when I talk to people about it, when they're like, why don't you drink? I'm like, well, one, it makes me feel awful. It doesn't make me feel happy. It makes me feel sad. Which several people can vouch for on several occasions. Apparently my body hates it because it's caused me to go into panic attacks several times, and I have yet to find a single alcoholic beverage I like the taste of. Oh
god, amen.
Alcohol tastes bad.
It does.
I'm sorry, it does. I don't care what people say when they're just like, oh, have you tried... I tried a cider, I've tried a wine, I've tried... It all tastes bad. You know what it tastes like to me? It tastes of alcohol. And alcohol tastes bad. There you go. That's simple. There you go.
Like most things with me, it just makes me tired. Maybe writing a running theme here.
Like I said, mine makes me sad, and I have enough... I try my best to avoid shit that makes me sad, you know?
Yeah.
As life should be.
I've just opened Roll20. To change the subject, I've just opened Roll20 for the first time in a while, and the first thing that comes up on the hotbar is, you can now place doors.
Doors?
Place interactive doors that can be opened by players with a click.
That's cool.
Or lock the door and see what your players do to tackle the challenge.
I found with age alcohol generally just makes me anxious. I think that was probably what happened. But obviously, because I was drinking alcohol combined with energy drink, it's like, let's get anxious, but like super fast.
Speed run.
Yeah. It was speedrun time. Now I just drink tea and water.
Yeah.
I'm drinking water at the moment.
I'm a big ginger beer fan.
Yeah. Those ginger beers we had on that picnic was nice.
Oh my god, yeah.
That was a nice day.
Fancier the ginger beer, the better.
See, I find that ginger can be too strong sometimes, but like that one that we had was nice because I felt like it wasn't too strong.
I just opened the map and remembered what the fuck was happening in this campaign.
We were doing meme games.
Yo, anyone who's in Oakheart, if you have a list of the items I've given out so far, can you send them to me?
I feel like Kay is the person who asked for that.
Oh, fuck.
Because Kay is always the person that tracks things
Kay
like that.
does inventory.
Yeah. Let me double check the back. Maybe I do want to keep the modifier on.
This is this is a good sign.
Oh.
I said, yo, do you happen to have a list of the items you guys have gotten in this dungeon so far at Oakheart? K response, hey, oh gosh, maybe question mark? I must have written it down somewhere.
Yes, the problem with K is that, yes, they write everything down, but they write everything down on goddamn post-its.
K writes things down in that he realizes that he needs to take notes suddenly, reaches for the nearest piece of paper, writes it down, and then throws it over his shoulder, never to be seen again.
It's written down somewhere, but he's gotta go find it.
Okay, he said it might be in the bag of holding in the game.
Okay, so...
Oh, this is the first time I've opened this in a while. Kay's got a whole system going on.
I as soon as he claimed that as his own, I left him to it. I left him to it.
I truly made the bag of holding file and then just left it to you guys, and I was like, "What you guys doing there? You do."
Yeah, it's become K's domain.
Yeah. Like, I think as a premise, we all collectively realize that Kay is the one who's going to care the most about how the items are distributed, so perhaps he should keep an eye.
Well, he did it in SKT, so why change? At this point, he's used to it.
Yeah. At this point, I don't know what to do if Kate isn't keeping track. I deliberately did things in Fight Princess to make sure Kate got the inventory management. Oh, that's horrifying. Oh, this might be it. Sorry, give him a second. Is this right? Vandalion plate, amethyst geode bowl, emerald short bow. That seems right. Strange egg. Oh no.
Egg?
Is that which egg is that?
Which egg?
Hey Kay, which egg is this?
Question mark? Ah, D&D never change. Give me 15-20 minutes. Bye! See you in a few minutes.
Yeah, it is. There's a section in the bag that Kay's just called important magic items, and one of them is just ominously option Y.
Ah, yes, I remember option Y.
I think we all know, all of us in Oakheart know what option Y is, but like, yikes.
That's what we decided. That's what it. What do you mean, yikes? You gave it to us, and that's what we opted to call it.
Yeah. Is that what we opted to call it, or was that what Donald called it?
That was what Tyler and Sal opted to call it, because it's the last thing that you try before
It's
options. It's the last thing you try
Yes.
before option Z.
It's the almost last resort. Yeah.
So we decided to call it option Y.
Yeah.
Which, frankly, I think is a brilliant name for it.
It's a great name for it. That's probably it. It's after the egg, is what he said.
After the egg? Well, what's the egg?
I think it's the egg.
Oh.
Zal's egg.
Oh, Zal's egg, right.
I don't know why he's put ancient. Oh yeah, ancient Elresin. That's where he got it from. He's gotten into the good habit of writing down where he got things because.
To be fair, that's how you ask for things. You always ask where did you get it from.
Because I only remember things. Because if you say obtained 3 swords, I don't have a list anywhere of just like swords I want to give you guys. But if I go to the planning I did for that location, I've hopefully written down what loot is in that place. But more often than not, full disclaimer, I just make up some loot and work out what it is later. Because that's easier for me. Stangy, Godspeed, man.
I have to use all the bacon at home, but the only time I can use it is first thing in the morning, meaning I have to wake up half an hour earlier to make bacon for breakfast. Oh no! You can pre-cook bacon, it's allowed. Excuse you. You don't wake up at 5 AM for bloody bacon, only because I don't have to.
Yeah.
I could.
I would. Caught immediate. Spiky demon collar times 4. I don't remember anything that happened to this game.
The fact that it's a collar basically made my brain go demon dogs, which were the things that were like tunneling through the wall. Did they have collars on?
Maybe.
Or was it the demons that were like
around
asleep in Josiah when we like came up to the surface?
I fully don't remember.
I say that because they were the ones where we like snuck past them the first time because we weren't doing great. And
no, because I didn't run.
We were able to have a rest, so we went back and killed them, and you were like, "Yeah, now that you're fully topped off, it won't take any time at all, so we're not going to run the combat."
Yeah, I didn't run that encounter because you had all the NPCs in the city, and you were fully rested.
Yeah, so you were like, you just killed them. So I don't know if that was loot from killing them.
No, I don't think so. I don't think I gave out loot for that. Yo, Blue, have you listened to the new Paramore album?
No.
There's a Tala song on it.
Oh, it's for me?
There's a big time Tala song on it, and I've been trying to convince myself it's not a Tala song, but every time it comes on, I'm like, God damn.
It's fine.
Wait, I'll send it to you for after the stream.
Yes.
It also contains potentially my new favorite lyric.
Oh.
Which is... Yep. Yeah, where is it? Yeah, turns out I'm living in a horror film where I'm both the killer and the final girl, so who are you?
Ooh.
Which is probably my new favorite lyric.
That's so sick.
Yeah, I mean, the full stanza is, which wolf wins? I guess it really depends. Just gotta wait and see which one's appetite's the biggest. Turns out I'm living in a horror film where I'm both the killer and the final girl, so who are you?
Wow. Not targeted much, Jesus.
Uh-huh. The first line is, living well is not my kind of revenge. Like, they wrote this for you.
Mm-hmm. Bruh.
Kay has helped me deduce which magic items I've given you guys already, so I can locate where I've put my list of magic items. This is my campaign.
Mhm.
Just seeing how many books are in the bag of holding. Ah. I truly love, like, D&D Party's bags of holdings is like, you empty one of those bitches out and it tells a whole story. Like, there's so much junk in here. I keep forgetting you guys have the ejection amulet. One day that's gonna bite me in the ass. Where the hell do I keep anything to do with this campaign? Immediately overwhelmed. This is not a good idea. Need, like, what do I need? I need like a bit of paper. I need to like work this out. So I'm making so many things for a car that I've been working on for so long that I can't keep track of them all anymore. If only you had some kind of video recording of the sessions, then you'd know where everything came from. Yeah, we have talked about this before.
Look, when OCART was started, you specifically said you didn't want it recorded.
I specifically didn't want it recorded.
Specifically said you didn't want it to be recorded.
And I understand why I made that decision at that time. And I'm still, I don't know. I'm more confident now in my ability to DM, so I'm okay with doing it in front of people. But yeah, my memory's just so bad, man.
I've said before, Plight of Princes and SKT were mainly streamed for the purposes of having a log and like
archiving it, yeah.
Having an archive and like sharing it with our friends who like want to watch, but like we didn't want them in the channel so that there wasn't any like background discussion.
Yeah.
So they could basically they could listen in. Yeah, it wasn't streaming for the purposes of it like it being streamed. The purpose was to have a log. Yeah. And streaming was slightly more reliable than trying to record a 4-hour video recording.
Yeah. Hey, I've got a system now where I could actually record it myself. Just to remind me what's going on, but maybe I will. Probably should, because I truly blank out everything that happens. And my anxiety is a nightmare. Frog and I have consumed chicken. Wonderful.
Excellent.
Welcome back to OCART Talk.
You guys eat late.
Well, no, their food was delayed, they said. They ordered food and it was late.
Oh, I missed that one.
That's why Jess was losing her mind.
We've had that happen to us with Uber Eats. Now we never use Uber Eats again.
Yeah. Every time it happens, it's like the maddest. that you can be. Hangry is real.
Occult discussions, mainly the fact that, like,
My memory's terrible.
Kel specifically opted to not have it recorded back when we first started, which is why we don't record it.
Yeah. This was because I couldn't remember anything that you guys had found in this dungeon and had to go bother Kay about it.
Because, I'll be real with you, I don't remember it either. Me, Curls, I don't remember shit.
Nah. Like I said, I'm more confident about DMing now. Like, when I started running this, I didn't want it recorded or anything because I didn't think I would be any good at this. Because I didn't want people to see me DM poorly. And I kind of just wanted it to be our little thing.
It's good to have our own little thing.
I am, yeah. I'm more confident now, but also I could always, now that I have a computer that can handle anything, I could always record the audio for me.
Yes.
Because obviously before, there was also the issue of I couldn't run anything.
Yeah. I know it wasn't relevant at the time, but for my sake, I think it's nice to have things that are not streamed. Considering how much stuff I do stream, because at the end of the day, streaming a lot of stuff and a variety of stuff is good, because, you know, it helps me get a wider reach and helps feed the algorithm.
But it's also nice to have our little dumb blowbos.
Yes. Which is why I try to assert that I have Saturdays off. So I can see friends, but also have a day where it's like, if I don't want to do anything, I don't have to. It's healthy.
It is.
Having that work-life balance.
I don't know, when I don't mean stream on Thursday, I mean just record it for ourselves. Yeah, that might be a thing going forward.
Yeah.
Even if it's just on my end.
I was saying that
it's literally just, I need to remember the words that leave my mouth.
Yeah. I said one of the reasons that I said this earlier that you weren't here, is that we were recording SKT and Pop for an archive, but it was streamed because at the time it was easier to stream a 4-hour session and have it automatically saved on the internet, rather than my computer trying to save a 4-hour video file, which could corrupt, or potentially I could have just run out of memory, because I've had a decent computer, but it hasn't always been the greatest in the past. And even now, some of my drives are very full and probably wouldn't be able to contain a 4-hour video file. So it was a case of like, well, it kind of has to be streamed so that I don't have to try to save the file.
Hey, Nima.
Hello.
God's alive, I already have the coherency in my campaigns because of recorded streams. Truly, I rely on the recordings for Pop. I need to, like, I'm doing the thing I'm truly worst at. Oh my god, my brain's falling apart. In that I'm trying to reverse engineer a train of logic.
Oh no.
It was like Dark Elfhood, good luck to anything else. Yeah. Yeah. This is to say, by the way, that in future things that I run, I would be more comfortable with them being on the internet.
Yeah.
Occult can be our little gang of blorbos.
Yeah.
But if I run things in future that are digital, I would be comfortable with them being streamed, either by me or anyone else. So.
Yeah, as I said, because this is now a more full-time serious thing, whenever Pop runs its course, I will once again essentially be in the market for something to be in my Wednesday
A
slot.
slot.
The slot will be the same slot, it's just whatever is there will be different.
Can't hang around but want to wish you all a happy chocolate day. Thank you, Nima.
Yay!
Enjoy your chocolate day. There's a song on Paramour's new album that is the biggest brain.
Hey Nemo, are you an eldritch being? Because my love for you is unknowable.
Hey.
Hey!
Sorry, something from the Everhead soundtrack came on. I tweeted about this. This song goes so hard, man. I was rewatching the Everhood VODs because why not? Comfort material. But man, this fight is like the equivalent of the Sans fight in Undertale.
Yeah.
So the song goes just as hard as Megalania does. But it's on the pacifist route because it's dope like that. Okay. I want you to know, and Carl's, I'm sorry, I've had this meme in my head for 2 days. What? What is this about to be?
What? Oh.
Yes. Hey, you took one of my books. You took my book.
Give my book back, bruh.
Give me the... Well, it's not mine. Give me the book I stole back. I didn't steal it. I legally obtained it just in very small sections. Maybe I stole some of those sections, actually. I can't vouch for the things that Prosper did. Yeah.
There's literally a quote from one of the Hitchhiker's Guide books, which is, hey, property is theft, okay? Therefore, theft is property.
Go ask Sildar about it. I think I will not. I've already told him I'm establishing an independent kingdom in his providence, so I think I probably
How about
won't.
you?
I probably won't tell the good guys where the bad guys got the blueprint of their friend from. Ugh. You obey my singular mantra, don't be an asshole. See, that's a tricky one. The one thing that Pox cannot promise. I love...
Oh,
Have I ever gone off about how much I love my fucked up little guys? I love my fucked up guys. I love my OCs that are bad people on some amount.
I can relate. I enjoy
Like-
I enjoy my little pieces of shit.
Yeah. As much as I love Glory, and I always love Glory, but God, I love Parks. I love Marin. I love all my Dragon Age OCs that are just absolute pieces of work. I just enjoy them so much, and I love working out why they are a piece of shit and why.
Baby! Hello?
Oh, there's a kitten.
Mwah. Hi, baby. Oh, you smell. Hi.
Interesting time to return. Welcome back.
Yes, we're talking about our D&D characters who are pieces of shit.
Yeah.
Hi, Sadie. I'm cuddling Sadie now. Wow's in chat,
Phoebe,
please.
Phoebe is not here yet, but I'm sure she will be.
Oh, she's doing that thing where she holds my hand. Aww.
But yeah, I was thinking about this recently because I was thinking about my Dragon Age characters. Because I've been on a Dragon Age kick. Because of you.
Ooh.
Yes, Sadie. But I love my Dragon Age characters, and I love how much they're just good people who got a little bit fucked up by the ringer.
Oh, you're very talkative tonight.
Me or the cat?
Both.
I'm trying very hard. I'm trying so hard.
Thank you, I appreciate it. So many wows, oh my goodness.
We're all about 100 murder hobos in D&D. I'm never a murder hobo.
I can't say we've ever actually played actual murder hobos.
No, I think we neared it in Curse of Strahd, but that's because where we were and the things we were going through.
Well, the thing, I feel like the difference between a party who just like kills like all the kills all the combat encounters and murder hobos is that murder hobos actually like murder everyone. So in Curse of Strahd, when the lady comes up to us to sell us a pie, we actually like talk to her and ask her questions. Murder hobos kill them on the spot.
Gotcha.
That's what a murder hobo is to me.
Can you imagine if you guys had tried to murder hobo your way through a cart? What would I even have done?
I don't know. That's the thing. I think us as a group of people just
wouldn't have.
We just naturally aren't that kind of people because we like to roleplay. And a murder hobo basically is someone who doesn't roleplay because they're like, time to die.
Sent Edmund at us much earlier. You wouldn't have got out of Talis.
Okay, I'm gonna put you down now because you're wowing so much. Obviously you don't want
But
to
like,
play it.
the thing is as well with Oakheart, the first OC you guys met was Fenna. So like, NPC, not OC, although same thing. Like, if you had tried to murder Herbo, it would have been a problem very fast.
Yeah, like I said, we're just not that people. Like we've never been those people.
There was no thought in my mind that
in the like 8 years that we've played D&D, not once has anybody tried to be a murder hobo because
it's like
just
even
not the way we play.
Yeah, it's like even in my brain just short-circuited. Even in Oracle of War, right? Both Das and Kay play kind of fucked up guys who like to crunch. But they will both engage with a situation before going to murder. Or they will at least let me, as the talkative one, be like, whoa, 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 whoa.
Yeah, even in Nemo's Evil campaign, we still would actually talk to an NPC and listen to them.
Do I still have my D&D reservation for eventually kills? 100,000%. If I come up and I end up running a thing in real life again up at Blue and Spook's place,
hell yeah,
you've got to get it on the table.
Oh, you know Stanji's gonna be there.
Yeah, I'm sad that you missed.
If you're up here
I'm
and
so
you're like,
sad
you're
that
gonna
you
run
missed
again.
Ghost. If I run more Ghost Ship, you have to be in it. Legally. It's a binding contract. You can't get rid of me. I sure hope not. You're the one that can drive.
We need you to get to the train station.
Oh! This is technically something I should say off stream, but fuck it, it doesn't matter. My brother passed his driving test on Monday.
Hey! Well done.
My brother's been trying to pass his driving, well, been waiting to pass his driving test essentially for like a year and a half, so he's very excited. And then today he had an X-ray, so it's a mixed week. I'm willing to fully go murder hobo, I just don't have the opportunity to. Yeah, I feel like if someone came up to me and was like, hey, I'm gonna run like a one-shot and it's just, I'm designing it around everyone playing murder hobos, I'd probably have a good time.
Fair enough. See, we didn't really do like a one shot. We once went over to Patters and we basically did an arena, which is essentially being a murder
Yeah,
hobo.
I enjoyed that.
Yeah, there was no plot because it was literally just you're in a room and I'm gonna pick stuff from the monster manual and you can fight it, and that's when we went.
Yeah.
Okay, cool, murder hobo time. Just fight.
Yeah.
Pick a class you want to try and use it.
Yeah, it's been a weird weekend over here, but yes, my brother did post his graphics. Thank you for your congrats. I will pass them along. The cat, while he was out on his driving test, the cat went absolutely feral.
Aww.
Because it's almost hilarious how much the cat is my brother's, like, accompaniment animal and Phoebe is mine. Diglett, I thought you were talking about what I was listening to for some reason, and I was like, yeah, it is.
Yes. Dan is a very good singer, and sometimes does make songs that aren't just about dicks.
Occasionally,
Occasionally has been known to make songs that aren't about dicks.
And they're even good.
Yeah.
Which
That's
is
the thing,
wild.
Dan is an amazing songwriter and singer. He just also likes to make songs about dicks.
Although, this song I'm pretty sure is a cover, but yes.
Yeah, all of the NSP songs on my playlist are the covers. But there are, I think there's a handful of original songs that are also very... Starlight Brigade is an original song that is amazing. Magnum Bullets is also an original song that Danny sings in, which is also...
I didn't know the Starlight Brigade was an original song. That's pretty sick.
Yeah, original song, original animation. Very good. And also, if you haven't seen Magnum Bullets, you should, because it's on Tyler's playlist.
Magnum Bullets, my favourite song on Tyler's playlist, is what Dash just read.
But also, if you haven't seen the animation that goes with it, then you should. If you've heard the song but you haven't seen the animation, you should go onto YouTube and watch the animation.
Thanks for the stream, my guy.
Bye.
Bye, everybody. My brain is both extremely tired and doesn't want to work, but it's also doing the bing 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 bing. Like it wants to go from one thing to another thing to another thing. Bullet in a submarine.
Why did you do that? That's not
You know what I might actually do?
Hmm.
I'm gonna take a break.
You want to take a
I'll be right
break?
back.
Yeah, sure. You know what? It's 10 o'clock. We've got 1 hour left. I might go make a cup of tea to keep easing my throat. We can go have a break.
Let's take a break.
We'll go have a
Oh,
break.
sure.
Sure. Everybody go top up your water, go have a stretch, all the usual stuff, look after yourself. We'll be back in 5 or 10 minutes.
Yeah, we're back.
Hello.
Hello, hello. We return.
We're back.
Thank you for sticking around.
Yeah. Fresh air was inhaled by those who can achieve
Touch
it.
grass.
Soon I can
out.
touch grass.
Soon. Also, the puppy's here now.
Yes.
She's here.
Baby! Love her.
She's a good girl. On you. She doesn't care about me.
Aww.
Nah, she's comfy. In the bed that she ruined. The other day, to be fair.
We're in the
How you
last.
doing, chat?
We're in the last hour, which is famously quite quiet.
Yeah, low energy from here.
Don't want you to delete the face. I'm telling you only to delete the edge.
Must delete whole face. Instructions unclear. What are you doing? What are you doing that's making that sound? What could you possibly be doing? Why?
What's the matter with the baby?
Why?
What's the matter with the child?
Good question. Oh. Hey, don't ignore me.
Bleh.
She's ignoring me. Yeah. Oh.
Aww.
Hi.
Just want to cuddle.
She's like, Mother, any other day this week and you would have given up and gone to bed and given me cuddles, why do you not? Oh, you're so sweet, yeah.
Aww.
Your eyes are so tired.
Guys, this is why I can just visit you all. Yeah. I mean, not spur of the moment, because we'd probably actually kill you if you did that.
Amen.
But if we were to go, hey, we're meeting up at the weekend, do you want to come? You can say yes, because you haven't got to book a fucking plane. Ah!
Hey. You're puffing like you want to achieve something, but your eyes say that you're too tired to.
I'm guessing what she wants to achieve is you go into bed so that she can have a cuddle.
Cuddles? Is that it?
Look at that face!
You see how tired she is?
Yeah!
Oh.
So sleepy.
Oh, I got lipstick on your head again, I'm sorry.
Oh no! Smooch.
The price of kisses. The price. I'm no longer on stream, I'm just interacting with my dog.
It's valid, it's valid.
I love Spaniel so much, the needy idiots. Yeah.
Oh.
Maybe epitomizes needy idiot, don't you? She needs to have, like, some, like, direct body-to-body contact with a human being at all times, otherwise she will cry. Unless she doesn't want to, and then she sulks a lot.
Sometimes I feel like Sadie's like that.
Yeah.
When she comes into a room and just sort of screams at you, it's like, what do you want? Cuddle? And even though she's always like, no! She sits there and she's like, yes.
Yes, this is why I came into the room screaming, yeah.
Because she's the most dramatic child ever.
Yeah, this is what she just, you can't see on camera actually, but she just gently puts a paw on you, like, you need to stop.
It's time for the sleepies.
But the thing is, I promise you, if I stopped right now and got into bed, she would walk away. She'd be like, actually, never mind.
I think that's just pets, honestly. Animals.
Yeah, aren't you? You're stupid. There's nothing in your brain. There's nothing.
My brother's back for obvious reasons. I saw him yesterday, and he was showing me some pictures of his dog that he has. And he was showing me like, how he's got like a little travel, because it's a little Pomeranian, so he's got like a little travel bag. So it's like one of it's like a vet bag, but they just sort of unzip the top and like they buckle it into the car, so he's got like a little seat in this bag. And he was showing me this picture of him just sat in the bag with his happy face with his tongue out. And again, it's one of those things where it's like, I just automatically said it because it's what we say in the group, but it's not the sort of thing that I'd say you normally say around my family. But I was immediately just like, oh, sweet baby, there's not a single thought in that brain. Oh, there's nothing going on behind those eyes. And he was like, don't call my dog dumb. And I was like, oh, it's affectionate. It's affectionate.
It's stupid. It's great.
He's just dumb. He's a little sweet bean, and he has an empty head. So look at that photo. There are no thoughts going on behind those eyes.
What have you sent me? Sweet hollow bean. Yeah, you get it. She's a very good girl, though. Recently, me and my dad have split the walk schedule, so that I can touch grass.
Good.
More often than I do. And she's such a good girl, but she's so like, she's one of those dogs that like, when another dog appears, which there are a lot of them around her, she like goes up and sniffs them and is like, friend, and then like they sniff back and she's like, oh, actually no, I don't. I actually have changed my mind. This is too much social interaction for me. But yeah.
I realize that I actually don't need these.
The rule of dogs are like their owners is the little baby like your brother like that.
Aww.
Baby's not like me. Maybe a little. But she's much too needy for me. Hey, aren't you? She is gorgeous.
Also, my brother told me that, obviously coming back to this country for this, they took their dog back to the breeder. The breeder is the one who's dog sitting, basically. Because they stayed in contact with the breeder, and it's like, oh, is their babies, like, the breeder kept one of the litter. So, and apparently they sometimes dog sit that one for them. Right, so they're dog sitting my brother's dog while they're away, and he said they just bred a litter of Pomskis, and I nearly ended up with a second dog, and I was like, no.
Did you hear the word Pomsky?
Teeny tiny huskies.
Did you hear?
A Pomsky.
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 That word?
What's a Pomsky?
Eyes twitching. What?
What's a Pomsky?
I don't know if that noise that she made picked up on the mic.
No, it didn't.
This squad stole it from you. If I turn around, are you gonna make it again? Ow! Just punched me.
How dare you turn away from me?
Yeah, wait, watch this. She won't do it now.
No.
No, she's like, fuck you, actually.
Oh, clearly you determined to ignore me.
Right. I'm sorry, it was for the bit. It was for the bit, baby. What? Yes, can you smell that I've just eaten a bagel? Your little nose. It's your little head. Yes. You know where you are? No? You don't know anything, do you? You don't know.
What's between those ears? Is it a brain? No, just floof. No brain.
So much lipstick on your head now from where I have given you kisses.
She's so tired.
Oh, child.
You see this?
Oh,
Yes.
mother, please.
Yes. What do you want? What more could you possibly want? You just want me to hold your head so you can sleep? She does this sometimes, especially when I'm like relaxing and just like playing the Switch or something. She'll put her head on my hand and then she'll fall asleep, so I just have to hold her head.
Aww.
Don't I? Sometimes then I fall asleep like that and I wake up with just like a palm in the dog. Yay. This is the whole stream, I'm sorry, chat.
It's fair, it's valid.
She also insists on sitting here when I'm doing things, despite the fact that she's on a part of the mattress that, because it's a good mattress and because it's like hanging off the edge of the frame, it just like dips. You're gonna fall. You're gonna fall, baby. Yes, you are. You'll fall. You'll fall to your death. Yes, you'll die. No. It's a joke. It's a jape. It's a jest. I've discovered that she likes it when I talk to her, regardless of what I say. I can say anything. So I started saying weirder and weirder things.
That's just typical, though. You know what we're like with Sadie.
Oh, yeah.
It's full Victorian. Mother!
Yes, hi. Nice to meet you. Your claws are way too long, and you won't let me cut them. It is a problem for me, because then you ruin my clothes. And also, it does feel like you have a hand, which is a little upsetting. Yes.
So these little bits that I'm doing at the moment, just to have a little bit of chat about this, is
Yes, please.
Because-
have actual artistic conversation.
so because this is going into a game engine. A majority of pretty much every game I think that I've ever seen has backface culling, which basically means that the engine doesn't render the back of the face, which is to obviously make rendering times quicker. Because generally, if something is the back of a face, it's not going to be seen. So it doesn't render the inside of the model, basically. Which, for this purpose, I described this on the stream yesterday, I think. For the purposes of this, because it's going to be on in the game, I've turned it on in Blender. Blender, you can technically turn it on and off. So what I'm currently doing here is I'm essentially making a little lip around the open areas of the coat, much like I did at the sleeve here, so that when we have the character wearing the coat, you'll basically glimpse the inside of the coat around the head and stuff. So particularly obviously need it on the inside of the hood, but also I'm doing a little bit on the inside and the neck and stuff, so that if it just doesn't get a glance, you won't just see through it into nothing. And yeah, but I'm not going to model the entire inside of the coat because that won't get seen, and that's unnecessary geometry, which we don't want in gaming. Which is why I'm just doing a little tiny lip.
Which we don't want in gaming. We've had enough of unnecessary geometry in gaming.
No, we don't want it. So it's just a little tiny lip. So I need it around the hood, and I'm doing it around the neckline.
There she goes.
Bye! Also, I need you guys to know that Voz sent me a preview of a fusion for Infinite Fusion, which was the Arcanine Snorlax fusion.
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness! You guys want to see?
I mean, yeah. Phoebe, can you not dig up my weighted blanket?
But it has sand in it, mother. Look at this boy!
Oh my god. It's Flat Fuck Friday.
Flat Fuck Friday, fucking losers. Oh my goodness. That just makes me... it doesn't make me think of, like, oh, what Arcanine fusions are that. It makes me wonder what are the Snorlax fusions all like.
Yeah, for real.
What are all the Snorlax fusions like?
We have a new objective.
What are they like?
Are they all just like the
Are
flat
they all
version?
chunky? Because the thing is that that was creative genius, really, because Snorlax normally is on its back, but they decided to flip it on its front because Arcanine.
Oh, yeah, I guess.
But now I'm just curious of, like, well, what are all of the Snorlax fusions like? Are they all just going to be, like, chunky versions of themselves? Hold on. I need to... Hold on. I actually need to see these. Oh my god, yes. The return of the Chunky Chew!
Oh my god, yes.
Chunky
Yes!
Chew!
Chunk restored.
Chunky Chew! Gen 1 Pikachu restored!
Yeah.
Phoebe, why are you just staring into the middle?
I vote Snorlax Machamp. Oh no.
Oh my god. I'm honestly thinking about Snorlax Ninetales. I kind of want to look it up.
You can. On the actual infinite fusion calculator is the one you need to look it up on.
Looking at it.
Because that one has both the algorithmic sprites, but if there is a custom sprite made, it will show you the custom sprite that has been made for it.
Oh?
If the number is red, it's not custom made, it's algorithmic.
No, I could have told you that.
Oh dear. Is it algorithmic?
Both of them are really good.
Both of them are good.
Yep. They're fantastic, actually. Bells of Notre Dame being the background music for this. Oh my god. Okay, so the Snorlax Ninetale, one of them is like the Snorlax silhouette plus Ninetales, and the other one is the Ninetale silhouette plus Snorlax. And
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest, the Ninetale silhouette plus Snorlax one is giving me no face.
Oh no. But see, that is literally how the algorithm works. That's why it gives you two. One is takes the body and puts the face and colours of the other one on it, and then they reverse it. That's how the algorithm one works.
It's fantastic.
So it identifies the face, and it'll identify things like tails, wings, and sometimes like claws or horns, and it will stick them on, but like the body will be of the original.
I did just look up Ninetales squared. That's very good.
If you want to look up Arcanine squared, feel free.
I'm not going to. I'm just looking at ones I don't think you would do.
That's fair, yeah, because I feel like once we get an Arcanine, I'm gonna do an Arcanine squared.
Oh yeah. I'm just like combining some of my favorite Pokemon. God of War Ninetales was made for me.
Oh, okay.
Both of them were made for me. It's like my dream God of War.
Quick, combine Honedge with Cubone for Das.
I will send it directly to us.
Because I'm gonna assume it's a Cubone wielding a sword.
Views. Holy shit!
Is it made for Das? Is it specifically targeted?
There's one that is the custom, that is the best thing I've ever seen. And then there is one that is random, which is also the best thing I've ever seen,
but in the other direction.
Different way.
Yeah.
I will send it to both of you. Hang on.
Because that's what my brain was like. It's like, Honedge is in this game, as is Cubone. And I assume that Cubone with Honedge is just Cubone holding the Honedge as a sword. Steel-type Cubone for Das. Perfect. Look, I'm just saying there should be a regional variant of Cubone, which is Steel-type, that has an iron helmet and a sword, and then that can just be Das's signature Pokemon done and dusted. It could be a Cubone, but it's also a knight.
Blue Eye Sanity.
Show me, let me see. Oh, it is just a Cubone wielding a sword!
It's got the Honedge, like, flare as a scarf, though.
Yeah, that's so cute! It's got a little scarf!
But then there's Cubone Honedge.
Oh boy, what is that's supposed to be Cubone's tail on the end of the thing, I think.
But also the skull as the, like...
The hilt. Someone needs to actually do the custom sprite for the Cubone Honedge, where it has, like, a proper...
It's like a Cubone sword.
A proper Cubone skull hilt.
That'd be pretty sick.
Congratulations, we have just discovered Das's new signature Pokemon, the Honedge Cubone.
I mean, we're saying this. Do you want me to send you the Ninetales Gardevoir that is insultingly me?
I don't know, I almost want to save it for stream.
I almost want to leave it.
I almost want to save that one for a stream, for an organic reaction. This is the thing, because you can preview all of these, it's so hard to resist the urge to preview them. Because,
see, I could do it, because
you gotta say, you know, you gotta have an organic reaction for the stream.
Yeah, and I'm only looking at ones that are basically Ninetales plus something else, because I feel like, as we've discussed before, because your, like, signature Pokemon is Arcanine and mine's Ninetales, it's rare that you have both on a team, because...
They tend to be version exclusive, which I find is very amusing.
Yeah, there's also that. Yeah, we really did that to ourselves.
Yeah, we our favourite Pokemon are mutual version exclusives.
Oh no. Joltik Ninetales is real bad.
All of Joltik is bad!
All of Joltik is bad. I like that. I want a spectrum where there's Cubone Honedge and then Ninetales Honedge. It's so bad. This is begging to be a Julia. I won't send it to you, actually. I'll just send it to Das. It's begging to be a Julia drawing. Or Joltik, yeah. Joltik is a cursed being.
The problem is that I don't mind Joltik on its own.
No, me neither.
I feel like Core even said, like, you know, Joltik as a meme because they know that I don't like spiders, but, like, Joltik is enough not like a spider that I don't mind it. Same with actually Galvantula, weirdly. But because I don't like eyes, and Joltik technically has multiple eyes, anything that is fused with Joltik, it seems to automatically give them multiple eyes, and I'm like, ah, no!
Yeah, whoever on the team is, well, not on the team, they're just, like, out there, who has made it their job to do all the Ninetales customs, God bless you, because every single one that's a custom sprite looks fucking sick as hell.
Yeah. I don't know if it's necessarily a team, I think it was just sort of open
No,
to
that's
the
what I meant, like, yeah.
Oh no, Das, I had to look one up for you because I was curious.
What one?
It's a Cubone Lucario.
Oh my god, that's sick as hell.
It's a Cubone Lucario. That you people never heard of.
Closing the goddamn door. Oh my god. Just saw a Ninetales Dialga fusion.
Oh.
Yeah, truly with Ninetales, no spoilers so that Blue can find out. but every custom sprite for Ninetales is amazing, and every random generated one is the most cursed thing you've ever seen.
I imagine it is, because it tries to use all of the tails, I imagine.
Or it doesn't. Or it doesn't.
Roll20 need this song for their update, yes! Amazing. I chime in, haven't you people ever heard of?
2 months till I see her.
Okay, save that, and now I'm actually gonna apply the mirror modifier, because I've made more modifications now. Actually, no, that's a little too close to the surface.
I gotta stop. These are really funny.
I got back just in time to be called out for Baby Bug. Am I wrong? Am I wrong? I assume I'm not, since you admitted that you were called out.
I won't spoil this because you should do it, but I will tell you that both of the combinations of Ninetales and Arcanine are custom sprites.
Ooh! Oh yeah, I've absolutely got to do a combination of Ninetales and Arcanine. You kidding? Both of our faves.
100%. Yeah. And they're both the version exclusive Fire Dogs.
Yeah, I said that they're mutual versions of each other. Like, there's a couple. I know, but I mean, they do it a lot in Pokemon because it's the thing, you know. So yeah. Like, one version will have Scyther, one will have Pinsir, or whatever.
Sandslash and oh no, that was also Vulpix. Shit.
I feel like Vulpix and Growlithe are a lot more synonymous though, because they do it consistently, because Sword and Shield also had, oh, you can only get Growlithe and Vulpix in different
respective versions, yeah. Is that also true in Violet?
Don't believe they're not version exclusive in Scarlet and Violet.
Because I remember, I definitely have an Arcanine, but I can't remember getting Ninetales, weirdly. I actually like Joltik. Yeah, Joltik's fine.
Like, yeah, we were saying that. We were saying that we actually don't mind Joltik that much.
We don't like
the Joltik fusions because there's too many eyes.
Yes. Well, yeah. For me, it's the fuzziness. But of the spider adjacent Pokemon, Joltik I don't mind. Oh, for people who were asking, by the way, I finally got past that episode of Never After. I won't talk about it because Blue.
Thank you.
But I got past it. I survived. I just dissociated and played Final Fantasy the whole time. My Final Fantasy crafting hell journey is going well.
Good.
I, for some reason, can't stop. I thought at a certain point I would burn off.
The crafting gotta, boys!
I thought at a certain point I would burn out. But it turns out when you've made truly enough mistakes to have learnt the hard way in every single thing, you get to a point where you're like, maybe the only time this stops is when all of them are at 19.
The crafting gotta.
Although I still rage quit almost every day. I've gotten to the point where some of them where I need fishing things, and that angers me. Fortunately, I have a level 60 fisher, but it does upset and anger me. When I have to go and catch coral for Alchemist, I get angry. I'm listening to my Inquisitor's playlist right now, and I'm in feelings about my Inquisitor. I need to consume more Dragon Age content again because I miss it at the moment. To the point where I'm like, do I replay Inquisition? It's like, you don't mean that. I know in my heart, I've got a Nicole playthrough going, and it's like, I know that if I load it up, I'll be like, and now I'm bored.
Oh dear.
I'm still in the hinterlands. So I could continue my Origins playthrough that I'm doing because I'm enjoying R1 so much that I ended up actually restarting it myself.
Yay!
But will I? Or will I just level a crafting class another 10 levels? We'll find out. Maybe I'll just rewatch Absolution. You done with me? I'm just seeing if Dad was about. Good girl. I will reiterate for people as well that Dragon Age Absolution on Netflix is fucking sick. It's so good. And it's like impressively self-contained for a series that has as much lore as it does. Like, truly, I don't think you would need to know much about Dragon Age to watch it. If anything.
Huh?
Just, like, go with it. It will spoil certain things about Inquisition, but I feel like the internet has done that for most people anyway. You can't even be adjacent to Dragon Age communities on Twitter without knowing certain things that you shouldn't know. Someone making sounds, Phoebe. I get it. The damned egg, yeah, exactly.
Egg.
Everyone knows about the egg.
Yes, even I know about the egg. I don't know what it means, but I know it.
Yeah.
Eventually I'll reach a point where I will know what it means. And then I'll go, oh.
Yeah, you'll get to the post-credit scenes of Inquisition and be like, this is what everyone was going up for. Because it really is that. Phoebe, did you fart?
Maybe.
Oh my god, that's so bad.
Ah, there it is. Took a second.
Phoebe, that's so rancid. She's giving me like the saddest, most apologetic look. Is that why you were trying to leave the room?
Oh no, guilty.
It's okay, I forgive you. It does smell really bad though. I'm gonna open a window in a minute. I got 10 minutes to live with this. No, actually, I'm just gonna open the window. One sec.
Oh, you immediately changed your mind. Hey gang, I'm marking seams for textures.
I didn't unmute my mic. Hi.
Hi, there we go.
have you done?
Oh no, everybody's always on guard the moment Core's like, hey, check memes.
Oh, I saw this as well. Oh no, that wasn't it.
Puppies! Okay, that's fine.
Oh.
It's always a 50-50 with Core.
Yep, it's like immediate knife.
That's why it's guarded. It's like, what's it gonna be? It's more like 25-75.
Yes, truly. What? Oh, good. Just got a notification. John Green tweets, I'm about to upload the best video we've ever done in the 16 years of making Vlog Brothers videos. So I'm excited to see how terrible that is. Yep, cool, that's exactly what it's like.
There we go. Wrong seams marked. There we go. That's better.
I'll do it.
Also going to mark these shoulder bits. The inverse of tailoring. Now that I've got the full 3D shape, I've got to cut it into sections.
Did I tell you I started a new sewing project?
No!
One of my favorite dresses, in fact, one of one of two of the first dresses I ever bought for myself, went to the great fabric scrap pile in the sky.
Aww.
Because it's a black dress, which means that over time it becomes more and more see-through. And it finally got to the point where it would have to be a choice that I was making. Which is, you know, I sat there and thought about it for a while. But it just wasn't how I wanted it, and also it was one of those dresses where I had to wear it a certain way anyway. So I was like, what if I took this and made it into something that I will wear? But because it's so see-through, I have a big bit of fabric that is a black kind of comfy fabric, but it's also a little see-through, and it's not the most comfortable for me texturally, which is a massive part of the things I wear.
Yes.
So I was like, well, what if I took this dress that is see-through but extremely comfortable and used it as the inner lining for a dress that is cute, but I don't like the texture of it. And also, when you put the two next to each other, they are fully opaque. So I have the pattern for it on my chalkboard right now. Hopefully, it will be good.
Oh, exciting.
If I get around to doing it, because I'm honestly the most frightened because I have just a big piece of fabric. It's my first time like making something not from like slightly modifying something. It's like fully making something from the fabric, and I have that like blank notebook syndrome where you're like, I have to cut it the first piece. I'm scared, especially because I've tried to make things like shirts before and I've really messed up because I'm not very good with numbers. Can't hold them in my head, and that usually leads to me miscalculating seams and edges and things because there's so much math involved in sewing.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll see how we go. I'm hoping because I'm essentially tracing the core pieces of the existing dress that I've just disassembled. I just seam ripped it all. And by seam ripped, I mean very literally in this case, because it was easier for me to undo one stitch and then rip it than it was for me to unseam rip the whole thing.
Yikes.
That's how old this dress is. But yeah, I'm basically taking those pattern pieces, tracing them, tailoring them, and going from there. So in theory, there is not a lot of room for me to mess up, but that hasn't stopped me before. But yeah, it's going from a very shapeless V-neck dress, which some people might know what dress I'm talking about now. Very shapeless, like t-shirt V-neck, to I'm gonna make a little puffy sleeve, just a little cap sleeve, little puff, and then I'm gonna, because it's quite like shapeless at the moment.
Okay.
I'm gonna make a little waistband for it so that it's a little bit close around the hip, so I don't have to wear a belt with it every time. And then I'm gonna just make a much bigger skirt, so hopefully it has a bit of a poof, or at least is good and swirly. Do some gathers, give it some volume. I'm hoping that basically I basically wear that. I'm basically wearing that now, but I often cheat it with like a vest and a skirt and things. I'm hoping to just basically make that but a one piece, and then also put pockets in it.
Absolutely.
Because this dress doesn't have pockets in it. A lot of my skirts do, because I specifically buy skirts that have pockets. And in fact, one of my skirts has pockets on it that are so big I can fit books in it, like hardback books.
Yes.
My massive loud body skirt. But yeah, we'll see. I've got like so many opportunities to work on it. It's just doing it, because I've got Never After to catch up on, and I've got Critical Role to catch up on, which is both things where I need my hands to be doing something, but I need to be watching something else, which is perfect sewing. It's like you're knitting. It's like perfect.
Yeah, knitting is great. Knitting is great for me in like D&D games and videos like that, as you say, because it is very much my hands are doing something, but it's very automatic, so it's like I'm fully listening. Yeah, and it's like that's if I sew it by hand, instead of using my sewing machine. But we'll see. Some parts of it I will have to do by hand, because if you do gathers, you have to do it by hand. There's a bunch of things in it that I will be doing for the first time, but we'll see. It is 11 o'clock, Blue. Oh shit, already? Why is this connected? It should not be. You!
Found the culprit.
This little bastard right here. Clink. Maxine. And it's going to be the same on the other side because they're mirrored. Right there. You. Maxine. Okay.
Get over here.
Get over here. Let's try that again. Click the button again. Unwrap. Select the model first.
It's gonna be one of these kind of ends of stream chat. Like a small toddler with a toy they don't want to give up when it's bedtime.
I'm upset because I won't be able to work on it because I have
know.
bloody family obligations.
Done your shift. It's the end of working hours. The office is closing. All the lights are off. We want to lock the front door. It will be here when you get back to it.
Heck. This is one of those ones where it's like, looking at it, it feels like not a lot of progress is made because it was loads of little bits.
Yeah. It looks like a lot's been done to me. Right.
Mainly just the bits that fold inside.
Yeah. Right. We out.
Right, okay,
The spiel's different this time, so I'm not going to try and do it.
It is different this time because basically, as I have been forewarning people, there won't be any streams basically for the remainder of this week except on Sunday. Pokemon Sunday is going to be happening. Sunday is going to be the next stream. There's not, as far as because I don't know what time we're going to be back, so I've just ruled out Friday. Won't be a Friday stream, won't be a Thursday stream. I thought I would have time on Wednesday, but now I've been given a more resolute time. I'm not going to have time tomorrow either for any streams, so there won't be any afternoon art, and there won't be any
Dragon
Age. So I'm very upset.
For some fucking reason, I stream it.
I am actually very upset that I can't stream, actually, which is weird.
Yeah.
I'm actually upset that I can't stream.
He's a workaholic, lads.
We already knew that. But yeah, I'm actually upset that I can't stream because I really like doing it and I like talking.
It will be here on Sunday when you get back.
Yes, I will be here on Sunday. So, you've got all week to do whatever you want. So you're
Go
doubly
out there and
obligated.
realize what you're missing.
You're doubly obligated to be here on Sunday. You've got no excuse. Okay? This
None at all. Not inconceivable.
Now a threat. This is now a threat. You've got a week to clear your schedule. If you've got stuff to do on Sunday, do it before. You've got all week.
If you've got a shift on Sunday, move it.
Move it! Not allowed.
Right. We'll see ya. That is next week, Dust.
See you on Sunday.
Right. See you Sunday.
I love you all. Bye!
Bye!